What's up, everybody? Josh Kingsley here with arrowheadkingdom.org. And today I am joined by Matt Byrd from podcast 1558. So welcome. He's going to be sitting in this week for Billy for your week 5 weekly fix. Let's start by where we were last week. Billy killed me. He went 10-6 against the spread last week. And right now he's sitting at 35-28. So I'll probably pay a little more attention to him if you're going to actually be spending money. I was reminded why I don't really gamble, going 6-10 and counting on the likes of Detroit and Minnesota, which didn't work out. Really not happy with New Orleans and their performance, among others, but we'll see if I can do better. I'm at 27-36 for the season. So, Matt, are you ready to jump right into this week?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. So Thursday night football coming up. We have the Rams at Seattle, and we've got the Rams by 1.5. Where are you going with that one?
I'm going to take Seattle. Okay. I don't think the Rams are going to win by a point. I'm going to take Seattle.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm taking Seattle as well. Next one, we have the Jets going to Atlanta, with Atlanta being favored by 3.5. Where are you on that one?
That's a tough one. They both suck equally.
Yes, they do.
I'm going to say Atlanta.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna stick with you on that one as well. Atlanta being at home, I just don't see the Jets going and winning a road game against the Dirty Birds under the dome. Next one, we have the Packers, my local team, if you will, based on where I live, going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a surprise 3-1 team. They are tied among the top of that AFC North. I think this kind of ends for them. Green Bay's favored by 3.5. I think they go in there and win by at least a touchdown. Where are you at on that one?
Give me Cincinnati. I got family in Cincinnati, so I'm not going to bet against them.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I won't bet against my local people, and you're not going to bet against your family. That's a good call. Now we have two teams that bit me last week. We got the Vikings hosting the Detroit Lions. The Vikings are favored by 7.5. I thought there was no way that Detroit was going to get killed last week after giving the Ravens a close game. I'm not going to fall for that again. I'm going to go with the Vikings on this one. Where are you guys going?
I'm right there with you.
Got it. Okay. This is a tough game to pick, and one that I probably wouldn't touch at the 10-foot pole in real life. We got Denver going to Pittsburgh, with the Steelers being favored at home by 1.5, which basically means that Denver's being favored. What are your thoughts on this one?
I'm going to take Denver. I like their defense. I don't like anything about Pittsburgh.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm not looking forward to seeing Denver being 4-1, but I also just don't see a world where Ben Roethlisberger, who hasn't been able to move the ball against anybody, suddenly can against that defense.
Right.
All right, so we got the battle for Florida. We got Miami going up the road to Tampa Bay and across the state. And Tampa at home is favored by 10.5, which is a ton of points. What are your thoughts on this one?
I like Tampa. I like Tom Brady in that game. I think he can cover.
I'm right there with you. It was a close game last week when he went back up to New England, and you have all the talk of Tom being, not completely emotionally there. I don't think this game's going to be anything other than a retribution for that one. So Feel sorry for the Dolphins. We've got New Orleans, another team that bit me last week, going to the Washington football team, and they are favored by 1.5. I'm going to go ahead with New Orleans. They've got to win this game, and they got to win by more than one. I don't see how they don't make up for what they did last week against the Giants. What are your thoughts?
I like New Orleans also. Give me Jameis Winston eating W's.
Got it. There you go. I don't think he's a dark horse anymore for the MVP race while we're at it. All right. So now we have Philadelphia, who we saw last week, going on the road against the surprise of the NFC South, the Carolina Panthers. Carolina at home is favored by 4.5. Where are you on this one?
Give me Carolina for sure. I don't like anything about Philly.
Yep, I'm in the same boat. There's talk that we're going to be getting Christian McCaffrey back, and Sam Darnold's probably going to air the ball out, and that Carolina defense is not going to let Philly score 30 points. And, even the Kansas City defense really held them to 23 until a junk time touchdown. So we got Tennessee at Jacksonville next. And I believe Jacksonville took that one on the spread last time in Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. But with all the turmoil going on with Urban Meyer and the should and shouldn't be working there, and Tennessee coming off what was a pretty bad loss last week, I'm going to go with the Titans in this one to cover by 4.5 or more.
I'm right there with you.
Got it. Tennessee. All right, New England is going on the road to Houston. This is another one of those. I'm not really sure what to do with this one. We've got the Patriots by 9.5. Last week, I actually picked Houston to not get beaten badly by the Buffalo Bills, and they turned around and got throttled. So this time, I'm not going to fall for that. I'm going with New England, and I've got Bill Belichick making life miserable for their basically rookie quarterback.
I got Houston only because 9.5 is a ton of points.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm kind of expecting this to be one that I regret, but not going to fall for Houston again. All right, we got the Chicago Bears going out to the Las Vegas Raiders. So we had the Bears beating Detroit pretty handily at home. Justin Fields having a good game last week. We had Vegas losing by 2 touchdowns to the Chargers. What are your thoughts on this one in Las Vegas with the Raiders favored by 4.5?
Give me the Bears in an upset.
Got it. I can't do that. I'm going with the Raiders. All right. Cleveland at the LA Chargers. This should be a really good game. And the betting line is saying the same thing. I don't know that the Chargers have such thing as a home game based on the crowd that I saw on Monday Night Football, but we have the Chargers by 0.5 point, which means that the Cleveland Browns are essentially favored on the road. So what are your thoughts on Cleveland versus the Chargers?
I like the Chargers.
Okay. I am actually going to go with Cleveland, and looking at this weekend as the weekend where they go and sit on top of the AFC North on their own. So that's what I'm looking at there. We have NFC East matchup next. We got the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is favored by 7.5. I think that number is too low personally. I'm going with Dallas, and we're going to have Diggs picking off Danny Dimes like it's his job, because it actually is.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. All right. This should be a good game. And we're going to find out something about this NFC West. So they're all playing each other this weekend. We had the Rams in Seattle earlier. Well, actually Thursday Night Football, but we have the San Francisco 49ers going to Arizona, the lone undefeated team in the league, with Arizona at home favored by 5.5. Where are you going with this one?
Arizona all day. I probably won't bet against them all season.
Yep, I'm the same. Trey Lance is going to be playing against that Arizona defense. Kyler Murray is going to keep his potential MVP campaign going, and Arizona for sure. All right, Buffalo and Kansas City, Sunday Night Football. This has game of the season potential. This is probably the game of the week, and I would think that about anybody that's watching football would pick either that one, what we have going on for Thursday Night Football, or that San Francisco, Arizona. So where are you going on Buffalo and Kansas City?
Chiefs, 100%. I can't go against my Chiefs.
Yep, I'm the same. I think that Kansas City gets a win at home by at least a field goal, so they beat that 2.5. The Bills defense looks good against bad teams. The Chiefs defense looks bad because it's probably bad, but the lights of Arrowhead and the noise of Arrowhead are going to be going, and I think we're going to be in good shape. Monday Night Football for the last game. We have Indianapolis going to Baltimore. So the Colts are going back to what was once a home before Art Modell moved them in the middle of the night to Indiana or from Baltimore. The Colts moved. So What do you got there for Indy and Baltimore?
What's the line on that one?
The line is 7 for the Ravens at home.
I'll take that. Yeah, Ravens for sure.
All right, so you're going Baltimore. I want to go to have something different to possibly make something up, but that doesn't make any sense, and I just really don't see Carson Wentz going into Baltimore with a Ravens team that's going to be motivated and winning by really anything for that matter. So yep. I don't even think they keep it close. So that's how that goes. It looks like we're pretty aligned this week. So I shouldn't be able to fall too far behind on this one, but enjoy football this weekend, and everybody take care. Check out arrowheadkingdom.org and podcast 1558, which can be found on YouTube.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.